Good morning, wrestling fans. Happy Saturday. Hope you all have a good Saturday morning to kick off your weekend. Well, another edition of WWE Friday Night Smackdown is in the books, and it to me it was an enjoyable show to watch. I thought last night's Smackdown was pretty good. Smackdown kicked off with Chicago's own CM Punk coming out to the ring. He comes out to the ring and addresses the hometown fans of Chicago. He mentions during his address to the fans that I'm not supposed to be here. He also goes on saying that I'm happy that I will be going to WrestleMania and will be main event in WrestleMania. Now, most likely, the triple threat match between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins will be the main event from night one. Because obviously, the main event for night two will be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. So, CM Punk also mentions his two opponents, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. He says, I'm going to kick their ass in the match at WrestleMania. Paul Heyman comes out to the ring. As he's walking to the ring, he apologizes to CM Punk that he's late. Once Paul Heyman is in the ring, he addresses CM Punk. He also asks CM Punk for another favor. CM Punk asks him, what's the favor? Paul Heyman says, what is the favor that I owe you? CM Punk says, well, that favor involves Roman Reigns. And since he's not here yet, I'm not going to tell you the favor yet because I want to tell the favor in front of Roman Reigns. So that's the segment that kicked off Friday Night SmackDown. I thought it was a pretty good segment between CM Punk and Paul Heyman. So I thought it was enjoyable. I don't know how you guys feel about it. The first match of the night was the debut of Rey Fenix. His opponent was Naaman Fraser. I thought this was an exciting and fun match to watch to kick off SmackDown after the CM Punk Paul Heyman promo. I'm very impressed of this Rey Fenix guy. I think he's very talented in the ring. I do think that he's gonna have a bright future here in the WWE because he seems pretty good in the ring. Rey Fenix picks up the win over Nathan Fraser. We had a tag team match between Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. This tag team match was okay. It was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was okay. I thought both tag teams put out a decent performance in the ring. However, Motor City Machine Guns picks up the win over DIY, which now assures them a match at some point against the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team titles. So I thought the tag match was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. We had LA Knight versus Tama Tonga. This was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. I thought LA Knight versus Tama Tonga was a good match. I thought both men put on a good performance in the ring. However, LA Knight picks up the win over Tama Tonga. We had a last man standing match between Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu in a United States Championship No More Contenders match. the winner faces LA Knight for the U.S. title at WrestleMania. I thought this was an awesome last man stand match between Braun Strowman and Jake Fatu. They were all over the place, in the ring, outside the ring, even out in the stands. I thought this was a great match. I thought both Braun Strowman and Jake Fatu put on one hell of a last man stand match. Jacob Fatu picks up the win over Braun Strowman, which means Jacob Fatu will face LA Knight at WrestleMania for the United States Championship. We have B-Fab versus Naomi. This match I wasn't crazy about. I was kind of disappointed in it because it really didn't last long to me. Because I thought the match would be longer in my point of view. But in any event, Naomi picks up the win over B-Fab. And right after the match, you see Jay Cargill come run out of the ring and starts beating up on Naomi, which led Nick Aldis coming out to the ring and announced that at WrestleMania, it's going to be Naomi versus Jay Cargill. I'm glad it's making this match because I think this is going to be a great match between Naomi versus Jay Cargill. I think both will put on one good performance in the ring. So I'm glad that this match was finally made official. Kevin Owens comes out to the ring to address the fans. He announces that he will need neck surgery and that he won't be at WrestleMania. Sucks that to see a wrestler need neck surgery because I know neck surgeries are a long recovery. So it sucks that Kevin Owens is going to have neck surgery and they won't be at WrestleMania, which means he won't have a match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton at WrestleMania. So during this speech, you see Randy Orton comes down to the ring, just walks. The fans singing his theme song. As he gets in the ring, Kevin Owens leaves the ring and walks up the ramp. Up the ramp, he leaves. Nick Aldis tells Randy Orton, Randy, I have some bad news. You won't be at WrestleMania. All of a sudden, you see Randy Orton give Nick Aldis the RKO. Now, we know that Kevin Owens won't be at WrestleMania because he's going to have neck surgery. But wait suddenly Randy Orton will be at WrestleMania. And if so, who's going to face? So, it's going to be interesting. Some people are saying, I'm hearing that maybe he'll face Nick Aldis at WrestleMania because there's been talk that Nick Aldis may come out of retirement and wrestle again. Some people are saying he could face Carmelo Hayes at WrestleMania. Another person is saying that he could face Malachi Black because, from what I'm hearing, he's supposed to make a return to WWE. So it's going to be interesting whether Randy Orton will be at WrestleMania, and if so, who will he face? It sucks that he won't have his match against Kevin Owens, but fortunately, you can't control injuries. That's part of being in the wrestling industry. So, disappointed. We had a Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair promo segment. I'm not sure what to think of this segment, to be quite frankly. I've been hearing that the two of them went off script last night in the promo. So I'm not sure what to think of this segment. I thought maybe it was okay, but I'm not sure what to think of the segment. So it is what it is. And last but not least, SmackDown closed out with Roman Reigns coming out to the ring with Paul Heyman. He basically addresses the fans, and as usual, he says, "Chicago, acknowledge me." He then asks his wise man Paul Heyman a few questions. He definitely addresses CM Punk, calls him out. Instead, he gets Seth Rollins. He comes out to the ring and basically has words with him as usual. CM Punk's music hits, and once he's in the ring, he speaks to both Roman Reigns face to face, and he finally reveals the favor. And I'm not surprised that this is the favor, because I've been saying this all along to myself and to other people. Basically, I'm going to try to make this simple as possible to explain it. Basically, he tells Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania, in a triple threat match, Paul Heyman will be in my corner. That's how he said it. Roman Reigns tells Paul Heyman, turn down his favor, wise man. And Paul Heyman says, no, my tribal chief, I can't. And the fans went nuts. He basically, Roman tells the wise man Paul Heyman, I trusted you. I brought you in. And this is how you repay me? He did. Roman approaches Paul Heyman like he's going to do something to him, like hit him or give him hit him or something. CM Punk comes out of nowhere and attacks Roman Reigns and starts to beat up on Roman Reigns. SmackDown ended where CM Punk and Roman Reigns and CM Punk and Seth Rollins are face to face. So that's how SmackDown ended. So I thought last night's SmackDown was enjoyable. I think it was a good show. Not surprising that the favor was Paul Heyman being in CM Punk's corner. I'm not surprised. Now, I was watching the Fightful SmackDown post show on Fightful's YouTube channel, and one of the guys doing the post show says, since there's nothing at stake in this triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk, it shouldn't be the main event on night one of WrestleMania. Which the guy does have a point. If there's not on the line in a triple threat match, it should be the main event. So that's how the guy felt when I was watching the Fightful SmackDown post show on Fightful's YouTube channel. So to me, I think the main event of night one should be Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, because at least there's something on the line. Whereas the triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, there's nothing on the line. So technically, personally, I think it should be Jey Uso versus Gunther, the main event on night one. At least you have a title on the line. But the WWE chose the triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk as the main event from night for night one. So that's my opinion. That's about it. Hope you all have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to an enjoyable weekend. Hope you all enjoy as well. Before I end this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Saturday and a great rest of your weekend.